Boom! Welcome to Sober Chronicles. First one I'm going to be able to put on YouTube at the moment, so I'm trying to figure this out. So here I go. Well, my name is Carlos, and I am an alcoholic. um, but in the beginning, my story starts with alcohol and ends with every other drug in ABC order. Because yes, I was a full-blown drug addict, and I did drug addicts alcoholically. One wasn't enough. 1,000 wasn't enough, quote unquote. Um, so let's talk about the beginning. The beginning, because that's where where the talking about sobriety date is June 12th, 2018. So I have 2 years and some change of sobriety, and people. I follow a lot of things on Facebook, in aspects of recovery pages and stuff like that. And I see a lot of people struggle in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like they lose hope in the beginning. And I feel you. I feel you. I was there. I was there. So I want to start from there. I want to start from the beginning of my recovery, from the beginning of my journey into this to where I'm at now, experience, strength, and hope. In the beginning of it, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was in my addiction for 24 years, and I brought down the house. My mother, my kids. I'm saying, everybody around me, family, my brother. You know, I did. I brought them down, and I was getting tired of that shit. You know, um, they were my rock. They were they are my blessings today. And the 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 turning point. I'm saying, I was down and out. I was living in an abandoned house, and I didn't have nowhere else to go. I was contemplating suicide, and I didn't care. I didn't care. To start shit with anybody and just get murdered, or just hang myself, or whatever the case may be. Just the easier way out. And that's where I was. I made a phone call and I asked for some help, and I said, hey, can you couch me? Somebody, and he was like, are you willing to, what's going on? And I told him, and I was like, I'm just done, I want to die. And he's like, you're willing to go to rehab? And he said, yeah. And I said, yeah. I said, I'm willing to do anything at this point. And we did. I started my journey. I went to rehab. I was there for a medical detox for a couple of days, and then I went to actual mental institution, and got my all my levels checked and all that. And so, with that being said, I advise you, if you can, to medically detox, because I know detox off certain drugs. And alcohol. It's the worst. It's to die. And that's not what if anybody tells you, just go cold turkey, depending on what you're on, seek medical attention, first and foremost. And I did, and I was able to, by the grace of God, make it through that. And I did. I did the shivering, the shaking, all the bullshit, headache, diarrhea, throwing up, all the detox shit I went through. For those of you who would say, you don't understand, you wouldn't get it, feels like shit. Yes, we know. Because some of us come over here on some unique shit, like it wouldn't happen to them. Like it doesn't happen. Like oh shit, you're the only person in the world that's going to go through the detox. You're the only person in this world that needs to know you're not alone. That there's people out here that's done this, been there. And remain teachable. Pride and ego was a big deal for me. Prideful, egomaniac. I come from a Hispanic background. And I don't remember not one time up in my upbringing anybody saying anything about going to rehab, anybody detoxing, anybody going to shit. You were drunk, you were drunk. You were a drug addict, you were a drug addict. To me, in my mind, there was no help. That's it. That was your end. You're done. And I didn't know that there is a solution. There's a program. Oh shit! But you have to work it. We'll get there in a minute. So, coming up, getting in rehab. This group of guys came in, and they were from the Oxford group. Shout out to my Oxford boys and my brothers and whatnot, and girls. And something happened. There was a feeling of being part of, that someone to talk to, someone to reach out for help, someone to a sponsor would be great, in the beginning, but I guess I would be here to tell you, work a program. There's plenty of people out there that don't. They go the religious route. They go whatever. They just stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? The real deal or not the real deal type fact. You know what I'm saying? That you can just quit and just whatever. I had a problem. Kudos to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the people out here who burning bridges, bringing down the house, don't know what to do, need an answer. What can I do besides? If you tried the weekend warrior, oh, I can detox for 10 days, or I can quit for a minute. My big book tells me it takes 1 week to 1 month before I forget what I just did. You know what I'm saying? And because, like I said, pride and ego will get you to that point where, oh, I cannot drink. I'm not a drug addict. I'm not an alcoholic. I haven't drank in 4 days. But when you do drink, you end up in handcuffs, locked up, bullshit, mom, dad, boyfriend, girlfriend, kicking your ass out, blah, 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 blah. Go to jail, do 2-3 days, get your little whatever, you know what I'm saying? Don't drink for another 2 or 3 days, 4 days, get this courage, oh shit, I'm the shit, blah, blah, I don't have to drink today, da, 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 da. Or I haven't drank in 7 days, 8 days. You go back to pounding these beers and you have no idea. You go back to smoking. You go back to put to the needle. You go back to this. You go back to that. All hell breaks loose. There's a problem. There's a problem there. You know what I'm saying? Because you just ain't giving a fuck. Me. That's my story. Somewhere along the line, I just stopped giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because pride and ego will tell you, hey, you can do 7 days. You can do 10 days. You can do a month. You can do this. You can do that. Until they told me, hey, you want to go to a meeting? I was like, oh, shit, all right. And I went to my first meeting of Alcoholics Anonymous, my first meeting of NA, my first meeting of Drug Addicts Anonymous, my first meeting of Narcotics Anonymous, that's NA. And I went to a meeting. And I surrounded myself with people who did this, who are doing this, who are out of this struggle, this mental struggle, physical struggle, spiritual struggle. We don't want to be there. We don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to. We don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Because the last thing I want to hear is you telling me, pounding some bullshit in my ear about, oh, just don't drink, keep come back tomorrow. You're not alone. No, I want to see who got what can I do to get fucked up? How can I be sly about it? You know what I'm saying? What can I do to manipulate? What can I do to, you know what I'm saying, to manifest some bullshit? In the beginning, because I did 10 months of sobriety and stopped working a program, stopped calling my sponsor, stopped getting a sponsor. I went from Tennessee back to Miami. And I ended up in the St. Patrick's Day at a bar. And there was no God between me and that drink. It was just me and me. And that was the worst part. After all the shit I knew, after all the 10 months behind me, et cetera, you know what I'm saying? I just stopped working the program, stopped calling my sponsor, had a good idea. That's what I had. I had a good idea. I said, you know what? I can just drink here, not tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? Get back up to Georgia where I was living at the time and just be slick about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about picking up a white chip. Don't worry about telling nobody. Just be sly about it. I got back up to Georgia after that. Got back to my drinking, got back to my DOC, ended up in an abandoned building, lost my kids, lost the house, didn't work anymore, all that shit. All I wanted was one drink. I was going to be slick about it. The mind is a tricky motherfucker. Trick me. Why? I stopped doing what worked. If at that point in time I would have called my sponsor, I would have called somebody and told them, hey, listen, I'm here at the club. I want to drink. I don't want to drink. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Of course, knowing now. But there was pride and ego. There was pride. There was a leveling of my pride that I just didn't get to in those 10 months. You know what I'm saying? I was faking the funk, and guess what? It caught me, and it got me. It got me good. Nobody wants to admit defeat, surrender, believe their life is unmanageable. Pride and ego won't let you, because you're full of yourself. You know, nobody wants to hear that shit. Nobody wants to sit here and say, "Oh, surrender." What does surrender mean to you? You know, give up. Give up what? No, I'm too good for that. I'm too proud for that. I'm too this to that. It's the best thing I've ever done. You know, for me. You know, and today I love my life. And 4 or 5 years ago, I wanted to die. You know, I was getting busy dying instead of getting busy living. You know, what else I say is, some people come in here and they ain't done. Some people walk into these rooms and after a bad run, but they have reservations. Oh, I'll get better. Whatever it can be, I'll start to feel better. Feel is another one we'll talk about later. And get my weight up, get the cops, you know what I'm saying, go to probation officer, get my that, get my girl back, get my car back, all this shit. Then guess what? We want to celebrate. Oh, celebrate. Everything you're going to hear me talk about is shit I've gone through, shit I've done, shit I've thought, shit I've done. And believe me, I've celebrated not drinking for a while, you know, in the past. And right back, it says it doesn't get better. It gets worse. I don't remember a time where I relapsed and it got better for me. I don't remember, because it always got worse. You know, worse as bad as it can get. Near death. You know what I'm saying? Near death. So after that run, after that experience from Miami, you know what I'm saying, I was in an abandoned house, and it was rat infested. It was nasty. It was, you know what I'm saying, we were eating shit. We wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? Day 2, day 3 up and about my DOC, and I had a spiritual experience, my man. It was changing. It changed my life. You know, like I prayed to my higher power, and I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm genuinely done. Like, I don't want to do this shit no more. Like, I don't want to put my parents, my kids, my brothers, my family, my friends, I don't want to put myself through this no more. And I surrendered. And like I said in the beginning, it was hard. You know what I'm saying? You had to detox. This is after my rehab. You know what I'm saying? So here I am kicking it. You know what I'm saying? And it sucked. The thoughts always came about. The neighbors, the friends, the family. You know what I'm saying? They're not alcoholics, but you know what I'm saying, they were around and they have liquor, and they smoke weed, and my neighbors over there in the back, and that. And it's crazy how easy it is for me to been like, boom, back out. When you're done, you will know. When you're done, you will know. You know, because all this bullshit, all this pity pack, come back and forth, poor me, you would drink if you lived like this, if it was like this. I drank every day that ended with Y. In the rain, in the snow, in whatever temperature, hurricane, tornado, all that bullshit. When didn't I use? When didn't I drink? Birthdays, deaths, celebrations, job, this, that, girlfriend. Tell me what's a good excuse. Because as an alcoholic and as a drug addict, I did it. That's what I did. I drank and I used all. What? Give me a reason. It's Tuesday. That's why I did it. Until I was done. So this is to those out there who are struggling with the concept of the hurt, the detox. That's pretty fucking much what it is, bro. Because after the detox, after those days of detox, you know what I'm saying, I advise you, to work a program. You can't do it by yourself. If you can do it by yourself and stay sober and not fucking bring the house down and not crash and blah, 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 everything around you, kudos. If you can, if you have tried, if you have in the past, and you still find yourself stuck without an answer, there is a solution. And it's in AA, NA, DAA, whatever anonymous program there is. My name is Carlos, and I'm going to sign, seal, and deliver this because it works. I've seen plenty of miracles. You know what I'm saying? I'm witnessing plenty of miracles. You know what I'm saying? Toot my own horn. I am a miracle. You know, and you can be one too if you surrender, if you quit, if you get that mentality, if you get that mental bullshit out of your head. I'll tell you this. Today, I will think like a drug addict. Today, I don't act like a drug addict. Can I walk into a gas station and see the new IPAs they got out? Damn, I heard fucking Bud, blah, 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 has a non-alcoholic beer. Well, I'm an alcoholic, so I ain't going to drink no type of beer. All right? They have little glass fixtures in those gas stations that show all the new little trinkets, so all the bullshit, all the new shit they got out. The new smoking apparatuses. Grocery stores. My family, my friends, you know what I'm saying? They drink socially, normally. You know? Thanks to this program, you know what I'm saying? One of the great benefits of working this program is that I can walk a free man into one of these places because I did one thing. I remember what it's like. Thank you that I worked this program. I don't have to be there anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember what it's like. You know? And that's just by tapping into this shit. That's tapping into this great spiritual network that I go through my sponsor and my people and in my recovery. It's been a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because I tried it by myself. Didn't work. Yes, I felt like shit. I'm saying the thought was always there. You know what I'm saying? And I just for today, one day at a time, keep coming back. I did it again. Next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and things got better. Nope, not overnight. Nope, not in a month, not in 2 months. But I kept doing the next right thing. That was not picking up. Not picking up. That's probably the hardest part, is not picking up. You know, because the only thing between you and that is just you. You know what I'm saying? But between you and picking up is either going to be your higher power or your will. And believe you me, my will got me nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because first I had to put a higher power before me in order for me to, you know what I'm saying? I think that's one of the spiritual principles. No, you know what? It's the first spiritual principle, as a matter of fact. Honesty. The question is, can you be honest to yourself? To yourself. Because guess what? You're going to sit here and play the fool and tell everybody, oh, yeah, I got this. Oh, I feel great. Oh, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. In the back of your mind, you're like, watch this. I'm going to pick up. I'm going to use later on. I'm going home. I got a 6-pack. I got a baggie. I got this. I got just a little bit. And then guess what? We don't see you no more. Oh, we're such and such. Oh, they went back out. They had a better idea. Sobriety is not the worst thing that can happen to you. It's one of the best things that can happen to you. Because I don't worry about the police when they pull up behind me. I don't worry about my girl in aspects of like where I'm at, what I'm doing.